Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, you know what? You have been hit left and right with lawsuits, but this newest one, this latest one, this last one, it takes the cake. And when I say it takes the cake, I mean, yo, if any of this is true, Diddy should be off the street. He should be in jail. Baby, I see why Diddy now hired a death penalty lawyer. Because if any of this is true, yeah, we need to look at other options. Y'all, let's get into this. This is directly from TMZ. I'm going to go live later on to discuss it, but I was so shocked. I just had to give y'all the rundown. Listen to this. Diddy is sued. This woman said he raped me with a TV remote after a Tupac murking diss. Y'all, I don't know what to say. I'm getting the court docs right now. We're going to be live, but let's get into the meat of what she said. On top of that, she named Diddy's assistant KK. And tell me why all these people got the same story. This ain't about Diddy being LGBTQ and being too afraid to come out and not living his truth, the way all his sympathizers try to say. This is about power. It's about control. It's about domination. And he didn't care who he did it to. I know Bow Wow talking about streets ain't been the same since Diddy parties. Man, shut your 3-apple high self up. Because if these are the streets you talking about, baby, you can get this work too. Anyway, Diddy used this one. This is directly from TMZ. Diddy used a TV remote to grape a woman as payback for her telling him she believed he had something to do with Tupac Shakur's murking. The Bad Bird founder is being sued by a woman named Ashley Parham. If you guys don't know, Diddy's demanding to know the names of the people suing him. Ashley said, hold whatever I'm drinking. The name is Ashley, not little Ashley, but big Ashley Parham, who claims Diddy sexually assaulted her in a gangbang style blank after she dissed him on a FaceTime call. According to the new lawsuit, okay, she met a friend of Diddy's at a bar in February 2. This happened in 2018. And the guy was trying to flex on her, and he called Diddy on FaceTime. But she said she wasn't impressed by Diddy, telling Diddy to his face she thought he played a part in Pac's passing. Ashley claims Diddy told her she would pay for her Tupac comment and overall dismissal of him. And she says 1 month later, Diddy's friends set her up to be graped by Diddy. In the suit, she says the man she met at the bar invited her over to his Orinda, California home. And when she was there, Diddy showed up and told her she thought she'd never see him in person. She says Diddy held a blade to the side of her face and told her he would give her a Glasgow smile in retaliation for that pot comment. She claims Diddy's top consultant, Christina Quorum, was there too. And KK told Diddy not to cut her face because they could sell her to potential clients for smecks. She claims KK then threatened to ship her off anywhere in the world, never to see her family again. Yo, in the docs, she claims Diddy took off her clothes, removed the knife from her face, and then got a bottle of liquid from a large fanny pack. But pause. Was Brendan holding the fanny pack? From a large fanny pack and covered her body with a liquid substance. Me thinks it might have been baby oil. She says Diddy and KK tried to put something in her, and they referred to it as an IUD, but it malfunctioned, and Diddy picked up a TV remote and violently blankety blank into her blank, using the remote to violently blank her. She says Diddy told her that her life was in his hands and that he could take her and she would never be seen again. Now listen, this is a lawsuit. We do not know who the attorney is. We do not know it has been vetted. We do know this sounds an awful lot like the other lawsuits. And Diddy has a habit of telling people he could take her, would never be seen again, life would be in his hands. Everybody from Don Richard on down to the jillion people suing him have all said the same thing. Anyway, she said Diddy told her that her life was in his hands and he could take her and she would never be seen again. And then she said he later violently blanked her. Wow. In the back door and instructed 2 other men to do the same, which she says they did. She also claims another man with her blanked her from the front, and everybody else, 3 people, including Diddy, did it from the back. Now, and again, I know what y'all saying. A year ago, I'd be like, get out of here. This can't be true. This is fiction. But you know what? Nah, this seems like it's just every day in the neighborhood for Diddy. After the alleged gang blank style blank, she claims Diddy and his buddies left her limp body inside the home as they went into the backyard to smoke weed and cigarettes. We know Diddy smoked cigarettes. We saw him chilling on the side of the hotel before the feds scooped him up. She says she finally regained her bodily functions. She grabbed a knife in an oversized shirt and tried to leave, but she had to get past Diddy to reach the exit. She says she confronted Diddy, who she says was surprised to see her walking because he had given her enough rugs to take out a horse. She claims Diddy told her he hadn't had any that tight in a while and offered her money and told her to say everything was consensual. She says she refused and threatened to go to the cops, and Diddy telling her no one would believe her, and if she told anyone, he would harm her family. She says one of his associates showed her a phone that appeared to be live streaming video from outside her sister's home. Now this hasn't been independently verified. And maybe this happened, maybe this didn't. And I believe all victims, but they said they showed her a phone that appeared to be live streaming video from outside her sister's home. Because just hear me out. We're going to get back into this, but just hear me out. TMZ, it's funny that they went to TMZ with this first and not like a big news organization. And TMZ is very, very cozy with Diddy and the ilk. So I do feel like Diddy's team is going to start bringing in Trojan horse lawsuits that can be easily disproven. So they can say, oh, because 2 people are lying or 1 person's lying, then everybody must be lying. It's not going to work, but I feel like they're about to start doing that. In the suit, she claims Diddy even called his mom, Janice Combs, in an effort to convince her not to report the grape. And she says Diddy's mother yelled at her to not hurt her son and brushed off her claims that Diddy raped her. Now, Diddy and his mama got a weird relationship. When you saw Janice Combs screaming, leave my baby alone, all these vicious lies. But let's keep going. She claims Diddy told her he'd gotten away with bigger crimes and referred to Pac. She says She says the Tupac comment pissed off one of the men who was with Diddy, who drew a bang, a shooter, and later fired a shot that sent blank running. She says she then chased after Diddy with the knife, caught up to him, and was about to stab him when he started pleading for his life. She says she had a moment of clarity and ran for the exit, but Diddy chased her down and wielded the blade at him, grazing his abdomen. In the dock, she claims she escaped to the street and yelled for neighbors to call the cops, and then she heard Diddy's SUV speeding away from the home. She claims the sheriff from Contra Costa County Sheriff's Department responded, and she told him she had been violently blank by Diddy and others, but she doesn't believe that they investigated her claims. Okay, so listen, maybe there is truth to this. Because again, I believe victims, it just sounds so wild, but she reported it to the police when it happened in 2018. She also said she reported the grape to Walnut Creek Police and Orinda Police Department, but was told no law enforcement agency had opened an active investigation into any of her reports. Okay, so this sounds like a cover-up then. Her attorney in the lawsuit are Ariel Mitchell and Sean Perez. So this is separate from Tony Busby's and Tyrone Blackburn's, and also Douglas Wigdor's. They've reached out to Diddy's camp for comment. No word so far. Yeah. Listen, I know one thing because, we're going to go live to talk about this. If even a fraction of this is true, we wish prayer and healing energy over all these people. I just know something. Everybody ain't lying. Everybody ain't lying. And Diddy don't need to be on the street anymore. He needs to stay locked up right there. Because we can't, and no, he ain't making his own little Pablo or whatever. He ain't making his own little Narcos palace where he can just have it. No, you staying in jail. Because that way we know where you are, ninja. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.